Ray, how does it feel now after that win?
Feels good. I think a lot of doubts, a lot of questions, not from us or inside the group or inside the team. I feel everyone after the whole transition and after the whole change in captaincy, leadership, and the way the team was structured, a lot of big players missing or the ones that really did well for us. I feel a lot of doubts were there, but I feel right now the stage we are in as a team, being there for the qualifier too, I feel feels great. Feels good about the fact the trust we showed in everyone and the trust the management showed in me personally to make decisions, to make big calls and then go ahead with it, whether it works or whether it doesn't work. So I feel feels great.
And your season, with the number of injuries, the way you're battling through the injuries, but yet your presence on the ground makes a massive difference. So how are you personally motivating yourself to get out there? Because I know you're struggling with so many things going on.
I think firstly what I've got to understand is I'm not doing a favor to anyone. I'm playing through injury, that is not a favor to the team. Which eases the equation, because now I'm not taking anything for granted. I'm not like, oh, I'm injured, I won't run, I won't do this. People will understand. I don't want that. I want everyone to take me as a proper leader and a proper player, and whatever I can contribute, whether it's playing at 200. So if it's a 12 ball 26 or whatever I did today, or it's an 18 ball 40, 18 ball 35, if I can do that quickly by hitting sixes, and that changes the momentum, I'm trying to do that. And with the decisions, with the strategies, calls and everything when I'm fielding, I feel that plays an important part because I have most of the data, I have been through most of the planning and everything. So I feel it's not fair for me to sit out with my batting.
You've been very vocal to all of us about ensuring that the players who are not playing are getting the right practice, are always made to feel that they are a part of the team.
Yeah.
So that conversation with Putul was very interesting. What is your take on some of those guys like Luandre and Vignesh and guys who have not had a chance to play a lot, and how you're managing them as a captain? How much interactions do you have with them, and what's their motivation?
Yeah, I think when the season starts, you got to understand, if you are a team that's going to qualify for the playoffs and end up being in contention for the IPL trophy, you've got to understand and accept the fact that only 16 to 17 players are going to play, unless you have a lot of injuries, which in most cases doesn't really happen. So there's going to be only 16, 17 players that will be playing, 8-9 players that will play throughout, right? So it's hard for the other players, but I feel whatever I can do is reassure them, give them confidence, involve them in key decision making, involve them in key conversations where they can also have an input that affects the team in a bigger aspect, or not just the game. What should we do after we win a game? What should we do if we have a few days off? And if their input gets taken, I feel they feel a lot important as well, because I've been dropped. And if someone comes up to me, and the coach and the captain comes up to me and asks me, okay, this is what we are thinking we should do, should we do it? And if I say yes and they take it, I think they take it in a positive aspect. Having said that, I feel it's up to the players as well, how they take it. I can say a lot of things, Sangha can say a lot of things, you can say a lot of things, but if it doesn't come from the player that he wants to be a team man, he wants to be involved, even though he's not playing or he's not getting opportunities, it's not going to work out. So I feel I've done my job, but I'm really surprised and I'm really happy to see that everyone who's not playing is also trying to involve themselves.
Yeah.
From their own side. It's not just forced. It's not like we're telling them to do something and they're doing it. It's like it's coming from their side. Luandre has been great. Vignesh has been great. Some of them haven't got a game. Kuldeep Sen, Yudbir Singh, but they've always been there. They're always here, like practice sessions, fielding, and this and that. So I feel from them, it's a big up when the players who are not playing in your team think like they're playing games for the team and think they want to win, and only then can you win a championship.
2 games to go.
Yeah.
We've actually been quite cool in terms of really following this, one game at a time.
Yeah.
Any messages for the support staff, for the players, from the captain?
That's what I said in the hurdle today before stepping out for fielding. It is, we know what we need to do, we know the equation, and we've got to understand the fact that there's going to be no handouts at this stage of the competition. We've got to earn everything, and my biggest line or biggest advice would be, once we cross those ropes and we step inside the field, we give it our all, like our absolute all. And once we come back after 40 overs of cricket, we go back to the washroom or our hotel rooms and we look at the mirror and look at ourselves. If we can say, if all the 15, all the 30 people in the dressing room can say to themselves that we gave it our all. But if we leave everything out there on the field, I'm a happy captain.
Vaibhav, Jafra, we've spoken. What about the unsung hero, Dhruv Jurel? Any word for him?
Dhruv has been the literal anchor for us. If a batter is giving you, what's 500, 550 runs in a season at 149 from a number 3, what else do we need? We need someone at number 3 who bats at 150, gives you a 550, 600 run season. Only then can you get those big scores. And I think every time this season, whenever Dhruv has scored 20 or more, we've gone and scored more than 200. So that speaks for itself. If Dhruv is listening to this, I feel I already tell him, but you're doing an immense job. I know you don't get a lot of credit for it. Today you probably would like it a little bit more because you went all guns blazing, but everything apart, you do the dirty job and you've been doing it for the team. So I hope you keep on doing it.
Thank you.
Helps us win the trophy.
Thank you, Riyan.